This is YouTube Joseph WM, Sci-Fi Summer, Season 1, Episode 6, I believe. So far we talked about, the Lucas twins have been on a journey, boy again, girl again, from planet Theia in the early solar system and seeing the moon form and impact in their first adventure in Episode 1. Next adventure, Episode 2, with the Great Oxygenation Event and the Huronian Glaciation, the first snowball Earth, the worst ice age in history. And then the third episode with the swimming in Ediacaran seas. Then the fourth episode, Permian Pangea, right before the Great Dying. Then the fifth episode, the late Cretaceous, the Mistrithian and the Hell Creek Formation. Right before and right up to the extinction, the Chicxulub asteroid. Now they're in Antarctica, 50 million years BCE. It is not the frozen continent that it is in modern, in the 21st century, or the Anthropocene. In the 21st century, it's instead it is covered in there's temperate rainforest along the coast, I'm not sure if it's, actually the coasts are subtropical. It's a climate much like Florida or California today. While inland there's subtropical forest, inland is subject to noise. They're temperate rainforest of tropical plants, as well as beach trees, which today can still be found in southern tip of South America, Australia, and New Zealand, which at this time Antarctica is connected to both South America and Australia. And you would find animals like they're about to run into I know this looks like a lot like a hippo. This is a Antarctodon. Probably lived same way as hippos, is a semi-aquatic mega herbivore. And then let's stay clear of this beast, Antarctodon. And then here's no Teolophos. I know looks different than the reconstruction I showed in the short profile I did profile short. And then also we don't know what it really looks like. They only found teeth and possibly isolated fragmentary pieces of its jaw or pieces of bone, possibly skull. Oh, not its whole skull. I don't think it's teeth. Same thing. Antarctodon. We only found teeth fossils. There are also metatherians, including marsupials, living here, such as Antarctidolops, which is, before we get to the Nautilus, is a Lithopternan in the same order as the more famous Macrochenia. You might know as that trunk giraffe looking like a creature from Ice Age, even though it didn't have it. Trunk or proboscis had a fleshy sac on its face. Antarctidolops, in modern times, about 50 million years in the future, modern times, will become the first prehistoric or fossil land mammal prehistoric land mammal discovered in Antarctica's fossil record. And then, well, there are no native land mammals in Antarctica in our time. I mean, the 21st century. Or even in 4350, where when the twins are from, in the 4350s. And then here's Wimbledon, which is in the order Microbiphyria. I don't know if it's in the same I think it's a different family, not 100% sure. Same order as the Manito dillamonte or Colocolo possum, which lives in southern South America, like Chile or places like that. It's the only living member of its family. Fossils have been found not just South America, so here in Western Antarctica, as well as in our parts of Australia. Like I said, all three continents were connected. Marsupials, in fact, walked from South America through Antarctica into that's Australia. That's how they got there. And then also before Antarctica was frozen, when the continents were connected, it is very hot and humid in the use. See, Antarctodons live here. This place is this place. Let's go bring these animals back before I could, hear some honorable mentions of animals that I couldn't include. I chose not to. They found the Subamerica, something like that. I'm not sure if I pronounced it right. Let me know in the comments. It's a Gunwallothera. It's in the same infraclass as the multituberculate mammals that flourished during in the late Cretaceous and survived the extinction of the dinosaurs, but were wiped out at the end of the Eocene. This epoch they're in 50 million years from now. And then also there's a toe bone suggesting our friends, most likely a sloth relative, or ground sloth or sloth relative, lived in Antarctica. And they also found evidence that terror birds were, and the vertebra of an ostrich-sized rat that probably were 100% sure egg-laying mammals that migrated in reverse to the marsupials and vermiforans and xenarthrans and ungulates. Antarctodon is an Astrapothera, this creature, in case I forgot to mention it. Here's a skull of a terror bird, a fresh skull. This isn't non-mineralized. I mean, it is non-mineralized. I mean, it's not a fossil. It's actual bone. They're going to take back, along with all these animals, several of them. Not just one that you see here. They take them back to their present day 4350, drop them off, along with the animals from the Permian and the Permian and the late Cretaceous. Late Permian, late Cretaceous. They're all going to be in a paleoarium. It's like a zoo, but for prehistoric animals. So I made it up. We'll come back to it in a future video. A future episode. Sorry, just ignore that noise in the background. Next time the twins will go into the Ice Age, probably into North America 13,000 years ago, and witness the Cloveless Comet strike North America. And they'll meet early They'll meet the Paleo Indians, they'll meet Clovis people, in the Ice Age, see mammoths, mastodons, giant ground sloths, horses, saber-toothed cats, camels, bison, etc. Alright, thank you for watching. But for now, thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video, comment what you want to see next. Share it on any platform, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger, Twitter, or X as it's now called, TikTok, Reddit, Quora, Discord, Dailymotion. I don't care what platform you share, or even by regular text or WhatsApp, or by email. Share it any way you can. And subscribe for more videos. And see you in the next one. Bye.